All right, guys, brothers and sisters, inshallah, assalamu alaikum. It looks like we are in business. Look like we're in business. Uh, so it's going down. We are set to perform a workshop, the workshop designing future markets in one of the oldest masjids in Philadelphia, Masjid Kuba. And so this is going to be the workshop. The workshop is designing future markets. And it's going to really showcase the design tree, something that I've been working on for about 3 years now. 3 years. And it's something that uses design thinking and a customer story together to think beyond, design think beyond the business, but to design think future markets and future economies. I am so confident that this can work. I am so confident that this can be huge. This can be big. This can be big. And this could be a way for our culture to design the world that we want to live in, to design how we live, how we work, how we play. There's really no limit to what we can do with this and the power of collaboration. Now, this design thinking, this design tree, these design thinking strategies are based on a theory, and the theory goes like this, right? That if we come together, if we collaborate and just do this one thing, we will set off a chain reaction that will end up doing 5 things. So if we do this one thing, we come together, we collaborate, and do this one thing, 5 things will happen. That one thing is that businesses, entrepreneurs come together to collaborate to create joint customer experiences. So when business and entrepreneurs come together to create joint customer experiences, a market is born. And it leaves behind a blueprint so that group of people, that community, can design their consumption. Those experiences that we create together that are designed to attract, so those attractions accelerate the business they're in, the businesses that are a part of the market. This also is a beautiful cultural expression because we are making up these, we are ideating, we are brainstorming these experiences, and it ends up being a beautiful cultural expression. And the way in which we are doing this, the way in which we are working together and collaborating, leaves us with a blueprint to design a future economy, meaning that we can design, or we can take a step back and look at all of our production, our distribution, and our trade. And we can brainstorm again ways to improve our production, distribution, and trade. So it gives us a way to improve our economy. So we do this one thing, we end up with a market, and then we have all the tools, all the ability, all the knowledge of how we could grow this market and then grow this market into a future economy. I'm excited about it. I really am. I'm really excited about it. This has been a long journey for me in entrepreneurship, in technology, in design thinking. I can't even think about how many. I mean, I poured over a lot of material, a lot of books, a lot of reading, a lot of studying, and I've created over 50 design thinking strategies. And as far as my knowledge, there is no one else on this earth that I know of that has created design thinking strategies for a market, for designing a market. And like I said, this all was unlocked when, just by me, I started studying design thinking to get a job as a UX experience designer, which I did with Independence Blue Cross, and that was great. Designing applications and things for that company. It was contract, but learning design thinking, and I learned design thinking from Google. So learning this design thinking, when I was learning it, I said, you know what, I really like it. I want to understand all the strategies because I want to use them. I want to use them with my team. I want to use them. I want to have a career in UX. So I wanted to use all of this, use these design thinking strategies with my team and stuff like that, and know all the ways in which you could really understand your customers, define their problems. You could lead a team or lead people into coming up with great ideas. You could prototype those ideas and then test them out. And I wanted to know all the ways in which people have come up with to do that. But while I was doing it, I thought, why has no one ever made the centerpiece or the prompt for this design thinking a video? You know, why are we never making a video? We always use like things like personas and things like that. And I just thought, wouldn't it be the greatest prompt to enter into design thinking if you used a video? So I started using a video for my own strategies. But I kept thinking like, yo, can you extrapolate this? Can we do more with this? Like, the video represents, my one application or one company, then several videos could represent other companies. And it just began like that. And I just extrapolated it out. And I thought, man, you could design a whole market with this. And, from there, it was like, all right, well, what would you do? What strategies would you perform now that you have this ability? And so what we're going to see is some of the strategies that I've come up with that allow us to collaborate on a larger scale. And then, like I said, there's other strategies, that I have as well, that won't be in the workshop, but, we can't do them all. But there's other strategies I have as well, to help individual businesses, but also to help the whole community, to help the market itself. So it's going down in Philadelphia, inshallah, August 17th, 2025, Designing Future Markets at Masjid Kuba. So alhamdulillah for that, and, I humbly ask, all the brothers and sisters who are in entrepreneurship business to come out. This is going to be momentous because the thing is that the way this works is that the way that this system works, this process works, it designs the market around those businesses. So whatever those businesses are, the market is going to be designed around them. So this is a great opportunity for people who are in entrepreneurship and who are in business to come out, to participate in this, and to really think about what experiences could help them accelerate their business growth and sales. Because this is the thing that's really missing in African American life, is that the markets are missing. The markets are not there. The markets are not organized around our businesses to help to accelerate their growth and progress. And if we have that, then these companies, these businesses will grow into larger companies and they could hire people. And that's really what we need. And so we want to people who are in business and entrepreneurship to come out and to design these experiences around them so that they can accelerate their sales. And then not only that, but as a community, we have to at least design our consumption. And that's another part of this. So, like I said, we do one thing, five things happen. We would can design our consumption. And so, if you know anything about African Americans, we're at 2 trillion in spending power. So we need to design for that consumption, meaning that $2 trillion needs to stay in the African American community. So we're already starting off with $2 trillion that we can get from our community. So the businesses have to create experiences that are going to cause people to buy from them, and we need to capture that 2 trillion, and then we need to expand and go to other regions of the world and sell our products, and connect back to our motherland, connect back to Africa, and collaborate and sell products there as well. And then we need to increase that market share that we could that we can naturally get based off of the cultural experience that we're going to naturally create once we do this one thing. Once we do this one thing, and that is collaborating to design joint customer experiences. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Please share this with other people. Put the word out, and it's going to be amazing, inshallah. Thank you so much for listening and staying tuned. And I'll be back with some more information. I'll be talking about more about the design tree and how it impacts us socially and economically, and some of the issues therein as far as African Americans. So thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys later. Assalamu alaikum, rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessings to everybody. I'm out.